So, Shannon Sharpe, your boy, Shannon Sharpe. He's getting all the smoke right now. Let's talk about it.
I love Brotha T.
How you doing? This is Terry Wilson, aka your boy Brotha T, here with another one. So I like to thank you and welcome to the New Life Tree, where we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom for your motivation and mental health. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Remember, I don't know everything, but I might know a lot of things.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So today we're going to discuss your boy, Shannon Sharpe. If you don't know that much about Shannon Sharpe, he was a Hall of Fame NFL player that transitioned to doing sports commentary and became pretty big. Now he's just a celebrity outside of sports even. A lot of people don't know this, and I'm just going to let you know if you didn't. But when he was in the NFL, he was supposed to be a wide receiver, if you know what that is, and he got transitioned to tight end. He wasn't supposed to play tight end. Shannon Sharpe has such a work ethic that he got moved to a position that he wasn't supposed to play and became a Hall of Famer. I tell this story just to let you know how hard Shannon Sharpe works at everything he does. Now, some of that hard work pays off and it gets him to the place where he wants to be in life, because you start reaping the rewards when you put enough work in. But you know what else comes with that hard work, especially when you start being, known for something other than sports? You get a lot of haters. You get a lot of ridicule. You get teased a lot. And Shannon Sharpe has been taking a lot of shrapnel. He's been taking a lot of shade from a lot of different directions. Ever since he did the Cat Williams interview, and he followed that up with the Monique interview, people have been coming out the woodworks. Now, some of them are haters. Some of them make good, valid points. But he's been criticized on both ends of the spectrum. Now, is it fair, the criticism? Is it not? I don't know. But we're definitely going to look at this new video, which people are saying is kind of suspect, kind of zesty, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So let's look at the video, and then I'm going to tell you what I think.
Here's the final stop of the day. Total Wines. See the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. Because this one we signed up for.
Okay, so some people are saying that was a little zesty, if you know what I mean. Now, for the older people, because I have some older people that watch me, zesty means, effeminate, right? So some people say that if you have certain characteristics and you do things in a certain way, they're going to suspect you of maybe being homosexual. And he's been getting it from all sides. Actually, after the Cat Williams interview, a lot of people like Mike Epps did a little routine on him.
Interview. I said, no, Medea, I ain't doing no interview. So you can sit across from me and look at my so I'm sitting down, nigga. I thought he was going to attack Cat.
And that was followed up by Eddie Griffin.
Yeah, Shay. Gang gang.
Among others, a lot of people are coming at him out of left field with these accusations.
Tag with that, and I ain't got no problem with gay. I'm just not gay.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of my exes reached out. They're like, Shannon, where does gay is coming from? They need to talk. But see, that's the thing. What do you get out of calling me gay? You feel good? That makes you feel good? Because you saying things on the radio behind your screen that you would never say to my face. What's the likelihood that Mike Epps would have said what he said to my face? or any of these comedians that said what they said, they're not going to say that to my face, Ocho.
We need to clean this up, especially in the black community where we're so involved and we have such a, we take so much time to try to figure out what somebody's doing in their bedroom. Now, that agenda, I don't want to say too many buzzwords and then YouTube would take this off. You know what I'm saying? But if someone that lives an alternative lifestyle, as far as that, it's interesting because the black community, we're so involved and we're so interested in what people are doing with other people when they go home. What somebody does in the privacy of their own home is their business, in my opinion. The only time I'll have a problem with, an alternative lifestyle is if someone starts to push it on my community as an agenda, saying that we need to be like this or we need to do this and telling us what we should be, doing, especially with our kids and things like that. The agenda part of it is where I have a problem. But if you by yourself, you go home, whatever you partake in, that's on you, bro. That's on you, bro. So I say that to say that why are these comedians so preoccupied in whether he's like that or not? Right? Now, another exception I'll make is if he was married. Now, if he's married to a woman and he's lying to her, but he's doing that on the side. Now, that's wrong. That's 100% wrong. Be honest in who you are. One thing is for sure, if Shannon Sharpe was, whatever, that would be his business. And that would be his business to tell. Why are we so worried? I want you to think about some of those movies and some of those TV shows where you have somebody that'll be hyper, super homophobic and they'll just attack, and then everybody's a F word and everybody's a queer and this and that. Now, I want you to think about those movies. I have in my mind a movie called American Beauty. If you've never seen that movie, I'm not going to give away the actual plot per se. But there was a person in that movie that was very homophobic. And at the end of the movie, you found out that it was something different. He wasn't really homophobic. But you'll have to see the movie to know what I'm talking about. And sometimes that happens in real life. Now, I'm not telling you that those comedians are homosexual or they have sex with the same gender and all this. I'm not saying that necessarily. But what I'm saying is if someone is that preoccupied with somebody else's sexual orientation, and you might want to ask a few questions. Why are you so interested in whether this person's like that or not? Especially if they don't advertise it, if they don't push it on people, and they don't show up and present it as an agenda. One last thing I want to say about the video, even though I said what I just said, and I'm telling you, we don't know if he is or if he's not, and it's his business if he is in his personal life. One thing I am going to say, though, however, the video did look a little zesty. I'm not going to lie. It looked weird, bro. But part of the reason it may have looked weird to some is that he had 2 hip surgeries. Now, any doctor that does that type of surgery will tell you that when you get both hips replaced, especially the way you walk, the way you stand, it's going to be altered as soon as you have that surgery. Am I making excuses for him? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just throwing that out there because that may contribute to the way he was standing. But I ain't gonna lie. It looked a little interesting. It was unique. And then when he got out, he did some stuff with his hands that was a little interesting. But like I said, I'm not going to, use that to cast aspersions upon that brother. I'm going to let him be who he is. One thing I could tell you is that he puts a lot of work into whatever he does. And that is what I'm paying attention to. His work ethic, the fact that he can take something and turn it into something fly and make money off of it. I think that's fly. And lose the man purse though. Come with something a little, that was an actual man purse right there. I'm just saying, there's a couple of things there, but you have to look at that also. He had, you know, fashion, whatever you call it. That's how you know I don't have one, right? What do you call those people? They dressed him, right? So the guy that was supposedly, you know, alternative lifestyle, he dressed him, and then he had a woman that dressed him before that. So they were his, what do you call it? Why am I drawing blanks that I'm trying to think about it right now? They were his fashion people. So you can put a little bit on that. Maybe he just took the wrong advice. Maybe he should have just said no on that one. No, I'm not wearing the purse today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just kidding. So Shannon Sharpe, keep doing your thing. You're working hard out there, boy. I see your work ethic. I know the work you put in when you were in the league that got you to the Hall of Fame level. They don't just put people in the Hall of Fame, right? And then you started the broadcast with Skip Bayless. I saw you on there. The first time I saw you on there, it was a little rough, the first episode. Within a couple of months, you were out talking him. So I see the work ethic. I see you getting better. You're a great interviewer now. So keep doing your thing. And I think the Cat Williams interview is up to close to 70 million. You're doing something right. This is your man, Terrion Wilson. I just want to throw that out there. And let's pay a little more attention to ourselves and stop worrying about everybody else and what they're doing unless they're pushing an agenda. This is your boy Terrion Wilson. Catch you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.